Hi, my name is Ryan Freeman. Welcome to my life and welcome to this channel. Today I will be bringing a book review by D.H. Lawrence of The Man Who Died. It's a very short story, I think less than 50 pages, so I won't make this a very long book report, and I hope that you will pick it up. It's a fantastic story. It's a story that it's a story we've all heard with a slightly different twist. So if you notice from the cover art, you see a cross. It's a story about Christ. But D.H. Lawrence was dissatisfied with the traditional story that we get from the Bible, where Jesus dies, like really dies, and then 3 days later is resurrected and goes about and lets his disciples touch his wounds and proves that he's really dead, and then sort of magically or mysteriously floats up into heaven. He didn't feel that was really a story that had a very living meaning for humans, for people. So he decided to rewrite that story. Now that's a very tough thing to read if you're a devout, pious Christian who believes that that's a sin to change anything regarding the biblical stories. And I wouldn't have been able to read it 20 years ago when I was scared of any thing that hinted of blasphemy. But I'm not that way anymore. I've changed over the years, and I'm so glad I read this book, because I'm actually not all that interested in biblical stories these days. I grew up reading the Bible. I grew up in Sunday school and vacation Bible school, and I just had enough of that. But this new twist actually was brilliant. And like I said, it's a very short story, less than 50 pages. It's in 2 parts. And I won't spoil the entire story, but I'll give you a little flavor of it, and it's that Jesus appears much more human, much more in a form that we can identify with. And he does die, but his death is more of a spiritual death. And I think perhaps there are some of you out there that have gone through a spiritual death and have been reborn as well. And I'm not talking about, a born-again Christian, although that could be it. It's where your old way of living just ceases to have any sort of meaning, any sort of draw or attraction for you, and you plunge into another direction. Perhaps it was a tragic event. Perhaps you had a nervous breakdown. Perhaps you went to jail for smuggling psychedelics and then emerged in an altered way. It's very human to have these sort of big events of our life where we are forever changed. Not everyone. Some people just coast, the same town, same job, same family, same turkey sandwich, same pumpkin pie and whatnot, but some of us don't. And it's a story about how pain and suffering can be transformed into beauty and wisdom and life. And it's a story also of the sort of the friction, but also the match that spirit and matter are. There's a sex scene. It's not pornographic or anything like that, but it's beautiful. I actually cried. I'm not afraid to admit it. It was so beautiful. So beautiful. So I hope that you read this story. I don't believe it's impious at all. I believe that, like all stories, they've been improved and changed and altered over time. And I think D.H. Lawrence did a phenomenal job in The Man Who Died. So pick it up at your bookstore, read it online, however you like, and I will see you for another book review soon. My name is Ryan. Have a great day. Bye.